In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a template. By the end, you'll know exactly how to preserve a board's setup so you can reuse it consistently without rebuilding it every time. This is perfect for recurring projects, repeatable workflows, or any process you want to standardize across your team. Start by opening the board you want to turn into a template. Make sure you're on the correct board and that it reflects the layout, columns, sections, and overall structure you want to replicate. If the board currently includes work in progress, it's fine. Just be clear on whether you want that content included in the template or not. Taking a moment here to review the board's layout can save you edits later, because the template will mirror what you see right now. Next, access the board menu. Look to the top right corner of the board and click the three-dot icon. Depending on your platform, this may be called More Options or a similar label, but it's usually the three vertical dots. If you don't see it, try hovering near the top right area or expanding your window. Sometimes the menu hides on smaller screens. Also note that your permissions matter here. If you're not an editor or admin on the board, you may need to request access from your workspace owner before proceeding. From that menu, choose Save as Template. This tells the system to capture the board's current configuration for future use. Think of it as freezing the layout in time so that anyone can spin up a fresh version whenever needed. This is especially helpful for onboarding, sprint rituals, client handoffs, or any repeating process where consistency is key. You'll be prompted to choose whether to include structure only or include items and data. Structure only will save things like columns, groups, statuses, automations, and formatting, but it won't carry over the actual items or content. This is ideal when you want a clean starting point every time. Include items and data will copy the existing content along with the structure, which is useful when you want a head start with example entries, placeholder tasks, or reference information. If your board contains sensitive or private information, the structure-only option is usually the safest choice to prevent unintended disclosure. That's it. You've turned your board into a reusable template. Going forward, you and your team can create new boards based on this template, ensuring a consistent setup and saving valuable time. Thanks for watching, and feel free to revisit these steps anytime you need to standardize a process.